If you want your Football Manager game to look better, then stick with us in this video because we'll be showing you 5 of the most downloaded skins from the FMSCOUT website, and there's some absolute beauties in here. That's right, today we'll be showing off 5 skins that you can download, all will be linked in the description. It's very easy to do, download them and then put them in your skins folder. There's tutorials out there on how to do it, but today we'll just be showcasing the skins. We'll be showing the top 5 most downloaded on the FMSCOUT website, not including this skin here, which is the Tato skin. This one we're not counting as one of them because we've done a whole video on this before, so if you want to check out the Tato skin, there's a whole video on that. It's absolutely lovely, but today we'll be showcasing 5 different ones that I'm sure you guys are going to absolutely love. Before we show the first skin in our list though, if you do enjoy the video, smash the like button for us and make sure you're subscribed as well. We do daily Football Manager content here on the channel, so hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out, and comment down below what your favourite skin is so far, whether it's one of the ones we show you or one that we haven't shown, because we could then go ahead and showcase that one on the channel as well. But we're starting off with the Material skin, which has been made by Budweiser4, and it's a absolutely lovely skin. Now I'm not going to show every detail of each skin, I'll just give you a general tour, and if you guys like it, download it, and I'm sure you'll find even more things that I didn't show that are great about this skin. But let's get into this skin. We are Schalke here, and you can see this is the club info screen, and it looks absolutely lovely. This is from a rebuild that we did on my channel, which you can find linked in the description should you want to check that out. But yes, it looks absolutely brilliant straight from the off. You've got your captain, your key player and your hot prospect. You've got the image of the club here, which we haven't got any of the images installed, but if you have the stadium images loaded into your game, I'm sure they would appear here. I like the colour themes running through it. The aesthetic is nice, it's not too bright. Let's go check out a player page. We'll take a look at Thomas Wiesen here, whose name I've definitely butchered the pronunciation of, and this is my favourite part of the Material skin. It's one that we've looked at in previous years as well, but I love this player profile screen that they do. All the information that you want is on one page. You've got the image on the left, his career stats, his positions up here, his star ratings just above his image. I just really like the way that it's laid out. You can see the attribute colours are slightly different here, and I'm sure if you wanted to change that, you can go ahead and do so in the preferences. You've got your player traits, his preferred foot, his agreed playing time, and you can go ahead and click all of the information that you want to see without having to go to a different screen like this to see his contract info. You can just click all of these buttons to find out more information at a real quick glance, which I really like. The tactics screen is also one of the best features of this skin. I love the way it looks in terms of the colour coordination of it all, and if we quick pick a best team here, you can see it has the player faces loaded in to the tactic on the left, which is always a touch that I love to see in a skin. I think it's so nicely laid out. The colour scheme of this like black blue mix that we've got going on looks really nice as well. Here's the inbox, where of course it's got our nice colour scheme still running through. We've got the team in the top left, you've got the Material skin logo in the bottom left as well. But there you go, that's the Material skin, the first one that we're looking at, very popular with you guys already. Like I say, we're not looking at every detail of every skin, so if you want to check out more, download the skin and you'll see for yourself exactly how it looks in every single circumstance. But that's the Material skin. Let's check out our next one. This next skin is the SAS24 skin, created by Sazman, which is on FMSCOUT for the first time this year, I believe, available for download. It's a skin that Second Yellow Card, the YouTuber, made a whole video on, saying it was his favourite skin on the whole game, and it is an absolutely wonderful skin. But here we go, the SAS24 skin. This is what the club info screen looks like. Again, if you have your stadium image, it will show here. We've got the manager, we've got the captain, vice captain, key player, hot prospect, everything from titles won up here to their key players, icons, current balance, all of the information you'd want. But now we get on to what is my favourite part of this skin. Let's take a player here like Simon Terode. Let's do him. You can see straight away you are greeted with so much information on one screen. To some people, they might not like it, but to me, this is very cool, but you're going to have to do a few tweaks yourself. I haven't done any yet, but we've got a load of boxes here that are showing as career stats as default. This is where you can customize the skin yourself, use these drop down arrows and put any information that you want to have here, whether it's career achievements, whether you want to go and see his development progress over time. You can change all of these boxes to look how you want them to. And of course, you can go ahead and do that. That's great. You can make this screen look exactly how you want. You've got all the information on one page, but you'll see there's an extra tab up here that says FMSCOUT stats. So if you're someone that likes doing Moneyball saves and using statistical data instead of attributes, then you can go to the FMSCOUT stats section, which is a bit of a tongue twister, and you get so much great information straight away. You can use this skin and never look at this section. It's perfectly fine, but if you're into this kind of thing, you can see all of the players' stats. You'll see it starting off with stats on a goalkeeper, but of course we're not really going to be interested in that. We're going to click on goal scoring attacking because Simon Terode is of course a striker, and we find where he's performing above and where he's performing below in certain areas. His headers won per 90 is up here. He's got his dribbles per 90, his non-penalty XG per 90, and so much extra information. If you're a bit of a stats nerd, this could be the skin for you. Just to show you as well, here's a tactics page, a little bit more colourful than what we looked at previously. You can see the defence midfielders are a different colour, the attacking midfielders are slightly different colour as well. And here is the home screen as well for you guys. Again, when you first get it, you'll go through and you can tweak this so you can have exactly what you want in every single section, so it's perfectly customised for you. You can also just go ahead with a real easy click of a button and change this home screen to have, say, the data hub and this section here. You can do whatever you like. You can have insecure jobs at the top, you can have fixtures and results up there as well. Set it out however you like, but this is a lovely skin, and the FMSCOUT stats section is one of the best features of it. And just to let you know before we move on, in the description, like I say, is the download link for every tactic, and on there are screenshots of all the sections that the skin has altered. So if I'm not showing enough here and you want to see more, check it out, because there's screenshots here of how this skin looks, for example, when you're actually in a match. And this skin in particular does look really cool when you actually go into a game, the way that they've used a touchline tablet. So if you want to see more about each skin, then remember the download links are in the description where you can see more. But let's check out skin number 3. Now this skin is the one that I actually started using right at the beginning of this year's Football Manager. It is the TCS skin collaborated with Work the Space to create the WTCS skin, and this one is fantastic. I can vouch for this one fully because I've used it for quite a while. I used it in a lot of the rebuilds on my channel, and everyone was asking, where'd you get that skin? What is that skin? It looks so cool, and here it is in all its glory. The TCS skin has been one that I've used in many years in the past and has always been one fan favourite in the Football Manager world. Here's the club info screen for those interested in what that looks like. We've got plenty of information on here. If you had upcoming fixtures, they'll be shown here, but we're right at the end of the season in this Schalke save. The player profiles are fantastic, all that you'd want in one section. The only thing that might bug some people is the attributes are different colours to what they normally are in FM, so you can go ahead and change that if you want to. I love that it shows you the footedness of the player, both right foot and left foot, doesn't just tell you his strong foot. We've got great information on this screen, from his progress in his ability to his form over the last matches, how he compares to other players in the squad, his career stats, all of it in one place, and it's just absolutely beautiful. I love the way that it's laid out. It's not too much, it's not like crazily different from the standard FM skin. I don't mean that in a bad way. Things don't need to be, and a lot of these skins, the benefit of them is how they just make slight tweaks, they don't overhaul everything, and it just looks that little bit better and fully elevates your experience playing Football Manager. I've just switched to a different club so you can see how it looks when you do actually have upcoming fixtures. So this is us here in a Real Madrid save, and you can see it just looks absolutely beautiful. But there you go, this is the WTCS skin, definitely one of my favourites, but we've still got 2 more to show you. If you're looking for a skin that looks like a total overhaul of Football Manager though, then you might want to check this one out. It's absolutely fantastic. It is the OPZ Elite skin. Like I say, if you're looking for something that looks very different than normal, then this could be the one to go for. This is the home screen. It looks great, and it also has like a retro feel to it, just the way that some of these like options that you can click are rectangular boxes. This looks great as well, how we've got the Champions League and all of those listed over here, and we've got all of our games coming up with the badges in a very, very cool way. But that isn't the only thing about this skin. If we take a look at a player, let's say Arda Güler, this screen looks awesome. I always love the player screens in these skins, and this one is no exception. His name is kind of signed in a cool way. You've got all the information, and on top of that, the attributes are a different colour once more, so you'll have to get used to that should you want to use this skin. Of course, you can change these things in your preferences. We also have some hidden attribute information here, I assume because we have the editor, but either way, if you don't want to see this, you can just hit the drop down arrow here and change this to say information, which most people would likely have it set to, I would have thought, so you don't see all of the hidden information about your players, and that will then apply to all of your other players too. You don't have to change it for every single one. For example, we go to Rodrigo, and that has now changed. But yes, absolutely awesome skin. Love the way everything's laid out with the retro feel. If we go to the tactics screen, again, it's got that retro feel to it, the way that it's laid out. Some of you might think, wow, this is really out my comfort zone, it's not for me. And some of you I know are going to absolutely love this skin. One of the most downloaded ones this year by far, and it's got so many great features to it. The squad screen as well, we've got all the players' faces going down the side, which you don't normally have. We've got loads of information. This is the home screen here, and it looks completely different. We've got our next match in the middle, even the manager we're up against. You've got the league on either side, and once more, these can all be changed to your liking. Whatever you want these to have, you can do it. But yes, Absolutely fantastic skin. With a click of a button, you can change all of this information as well. OPZ Elite skin, one of the most downloaded this year, and you can see why, but let's move on to our last one. For our final skin, we've got the FM's VerZete skin, which I've definitely butchered a pronunciation of, but it's been created by the Norseman LP, where the OPZ Elite skin was like wildly different from the standard FM skin. This skin is quite close to it, but it actually has some tweaks and changes to take it to another level and make it look a lot nicer than the standard FM skin. So here we go. This is what the club info screen looks like. If we take a look at Luka Modric as a player, there's all of the information for you. This one does keep the standard attribute colours of Football Manager. It's got his left foot and his right foot, not just his standard foot, which is something that always bothers me in FM. His ability, his potential, his coach report, that's all brought to the forefront here in this skin. His biography on the right hand side. Again, it's not going too wild. The tactic area looks very similar to how it would look in normal FM, just with some nice colour changes, and also the player faces brought onto the front of the skin. One thing I've noticed as well, don't know if it's in the normal Football Manager skin, but if you hover over a player and want to check out their information, you also get their player comparison appear here, which I don't believe I normally see. This could be part of the skin, and I think it looks really cool. I also really like this as well. When you're simulating a head or moving along a day, you get all that cool information appear at the top. I'll try and get it to show again here, but it shows you the next manager you're up against, and I just think that's such a cool little touch that looks so cool when you're progressing ahead there. So that's something to keep an eye out for. Thankfully, FM moves so quickly now, and it's so fast in FM24 that you don't really see that as much, but there you go. That is what it looks like at the top when you're holidaying a day, or simulating a day, should I say. And that's what I love about this skin. It keeps it simple, but with slight tweaks that just elevate your experience. And there we go. Those are the top 5 currently most downloaded skins on the FMSCOUT page. Let us know down below your favourite, and if there's one here we haven't mentioned that you think we should check out, then let us know in the comments down below. Hopefully you have enjoyed the video. Smash the like button if you did, and I'll see you next time. Thank you, and goodbye.